I'm gonna jam your landing gear, make it stop from year to year, and you will fly higher than the clouds have gone. I'm gonna set a blaze for you, with a fork, a knife, a spoon for two. So raise your cup, raise it for the ones who set us on straight. Stop your neck. I'm gonna jam your landing gear, make it stop from year to year, and you will float, float until the clouds come home. You're heading straight for the sun.
Well, here I am in Copper Creek Road, which is situated between two cities in Illinois called Pekin and Havana. I'm along the Illinois River, staying at a riverside cabin that belongs to Donna and Bobby. Man, they're treating me good. Finished with the toothache, finished with the vertigo. 3 days ago I was just totally flat with a major chest cold, but that's alleviated a bit, so I'm happy. Wow, what a journey. Let's just recap. I left Manistee, and let's just start from there. And even though I portaged, I had to do it. It's been hellish on Lake Michigan. I would have been stuck there for 3 weeks. So I'm moving on. Let's recap. Let's take a look where I've been, what I've done, and best of all, where I'm going. The agreement for Billy to come and get me was 11 o'clock. So I am basically waking up because I was up quite late. And I hear that somebody try to get into the boat where I'm staying. Mark! And this guy here, the man, he's here at 7:30 in the morning. All right, we got the truck. A big, what size of truck is this?
1 ton.
1 ton truck to carry my heavy kayak. On the way to Joliet. It's a 3-hour drive. I'm knackered I've got a cold, chest cold, but I'm gonna move forward and see how this all pans out. That's one of the most difficult things is you just never know. You can't plan ahead on this type of tour. So I don't know where I'm gonna stay. I don't know the locks, if they're gonna let me through. I just don't know. So it's that causes a lot of insecurity, but going forward, and it's cold. Man, is it cold. Well, here I am at Big Basin Marina, and the Des Plaines River is right over there. I'm going to get onto that. begin my journey. It looks cold. It is cold. Very cold. Wool from Eric. I didn't get very far. I paddled around 7 kilometers and I hit this amazing headwind and it started to hail and I was so cold. I was coming around a little bend and there was a sailboat and I paddled by it and then I said I just can't do anymore, and I went back to the little marina and a lady came out, said, "Wow, you must be cold. Come on in." Well, that's an invitation you shouldn't give me. So I docked my kayak and changed, then came to the sailboat and was introduced to Tina and Chuck.
We went to a boat show one time, and we went on a catamaran, and I said, "This is what I want our life to be after we're done working."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Put me on the ocean, baby," and I'm there.
Really? Tina said that?
No, that's exactly what I said.
So
That's exactly what I said.
so here we are.
Here you are.
We decided not to go with the catamaran, so we went with the.
Now, does living on a sailboat, does it improve your marriage or does it ruin your marriage?
So having the sailboat hasn't wrecked our marriage yet because we're married 40 years.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a status symbol right there.
Right. So, yeah, we're all squared away in that department.
Yeah.
And after 40 years, it's not all about romance and hot stuff.
Yeah.
So,
We talk about that.
we're hanging out, and as long as we're together and as long as we're moving, we love boating, and
You're
no
happy.
matter what happens,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just moving along. And
If it looks cold, it's because it is. I stayed the night in, a bit south of Joliet, around 10 kilometers. Heading out, slept on a sailboat with Chuck and Tina, and it actually looks as if it could snow. A bit windy, but I'm heading towards the first lock. Ooh, paddle day 101. Wow. I got a chest cold. It's cold. Okay, gotta go. Good friends Chuck and Tina, where I slept last night, they're one step ahead of me. Hope I meet up with them again. Maybe, maybe not. Well, unfortunately, I did meet up with them again, for them. But I was paddling and got towards Seneca, and again, the wind blows up around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd done around 38 kilometers. Super cold. Come in and put alongside the dock and knock on the door. Yeah, spent the night there. Chuck and Tina are stuck with me another evening, and we're going out to eat. Oh,
Bless you.
I'm not feeling good. Chuck's gonna drive, and Tina, she's gonna
Ride shotgun.
ride shotgun, and she's gonna tell us where to go.
Oh, I better get my phone out and put it on.
sailboat.
Yeah.
Is he driving too fast, Tina?
Yeah.
You think so?
He was.
He was, okay. About to enter the Marcel's boat lock. Only made 11 kilometers today, but it's windy. But I'm happy to get to the boat lock, and I'm gonna follow this. Follow that sailboat behind me. Got it. Paddled from Springbrook Marina, and I went through a lock at Marcellus, and now I'm just a stone's throw from a place called Ottawa. I found a really nice little place to camp, and it's actually warmer now, but I have been so cold the last 5 nights. It's a brisk morning, and I've had a great sleep. I'm heading to Ottawa, which is just a couple miles, a couple kilometers down, and then I'm heading towards Starved Rock State Park. I'm going to go through a place called Peru. All these names like Ottawa and Peru, and you know, I've heard them before, but anyways, it'll be the first time I've seen them here. Had a great sleep in my tent last night, and I'm ready for a good day, and I hope this calm water lasts. I've been battling headwinds every single day, but I'm anxious to head out. Okay, as far as you can see, this barge is going through the lock. It looks as though it's carrying coal, and it goes just about as far up to the flashing light. That means that Furman has to wait to get through the lock, because there's no way I'm going in the lock with that guy. Okay, here I am with Chuck again. We met up at the boat lock and Starved Rock boat lock, and we're starved for time. I've been here an hour and a half, and Chuck just came around 20 minutes ago. So, but we're enjoying the sun and we're not freezing. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is definitely not cold.
It's not cold. So.
Although I do have quite a few layers on.
Yeah. Finally, I'm in. A 4-hour wait. They had to decouple a barge and put it back together again. Oh, it took a lot of hours. Oh well. I'm through. I'll paddle into the evening. Here we are, now in Peru. Well, the sign says Peru over there. There's certainly as many telephone wires and electric cables as in Peru, but we're in... I don't know how far I made it, but after that 5-hour delay at the lock, I think I've done quite well. This is the Illinois River. It's beautiful, calm, lovely evening. Perfect. Brisk morning. Ooh, it's cold. I'm a bit nervous about the cold. I just don't know if I can do it. I'm just not prepared for it. But I've got a 5-day span of good weather. The mornings are cold, but the days are really warm. You see how far I can get. I need to get to Kentucky. It's a long way. Oh, 50 rockin'. I'm in Henry, Illinois, and a nice lady I met at I think it's a Mexican grill, is taking me to the pharmacy to see if I can get some contact lens holder. What is your name?
My name's Amy Hernandez.
Amy Hernandez, and after we're finished there, we're gonna go and eat at her place. Wow. Now this is reverse the bad, definitely. I came into this, I paddled into a marina called Henry, and my friends in the Sebel, they stayed there the night before, and now they've moved it on, and I needed to get a lens case, and Amy helped me with that. And now I'm sitting here with her husband, Jesus, and they've been running a more or less Mexican restaurant for 13 years.
Yes.
It's 13 years, yes.
Yeah. So what's it like to run a restaurant in Henry, which has a population of 2,600 people? What's it like?
What is it? Well, but one thing is that there is no more Mexican restaurants in this town.
Oh, you have no
So
competitors. No competitors.
No competitors. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Mexican food. So
Yeah.
that's the most important part, I think.
Yeah.
And they like it. They like my Mexican food. Something
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So that's
Now you're Mexican and Amy's American.
right.
How does that work? Was that a good mix when you guys got married, or has been no problems?
You know, it's like everything else, up and downs.
Yeah.
But as far as being a Mexican and being an American, we never saw it that way.
No. Yeah.
No, we just saw it like we are people. I like her, she likes me, and
Bang.
that's it.
That's
Yes.
it.
We
Yeah.
still don't see it like
Yeah.
racist or anything like that. We're
Yeah.
not racist or anything.
But
So
you made it work.
We made it work.
well,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
25 years married now, and we went 2 or 3 out. I mean, at the beginning, out we went out 3 years. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, so.
One thing I've noticed in America when I've traveled here before, but it seems to be like a major amount of division in the country. It seems as politics has really separated people. What do you think about that? What's happening in the USA?
For years, I think, unfortunately, racism has always been here. But it was more, you just don't really talk about it. It's been there. And then with politics, Republicans and Democrats, racism raised its ugly head with Trump. And I don't like or dislike Trump, just a little disclosure, but a lot of his views encouraged a lot of the racists just to come on out and say and do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
We need younger people
Yeah.
in there that can make some educated decisions that are not too radicalized on either side.
Yeah.
Right now we're too far right, too far left, and that going right down the middle, that's kind of went by the wayside.
The theme of my tour is called Reverse the Bad. How, I know I'm just throwing this at you, but how do you think we can reverse the bad in our life?
Well, you can't go
Bad.
back and do take backs, but you can look forward, and if you've seen things you haven't done quite right in the past, you just try to do better
Yeah.
as you move forward.
Now you told me a little quote about that. Yeah. What was
Yes.
that quote?
The windshield is a lot bigger than the rear view mirror. Therefore, it's more important to look forward than back.
You less than perfect in all the common years, and I can feel you slipping through the fields. I have no fear in God. It's all the people.
It was a long paddle that day, 40 kilometers, and sure enough, around 3 o'clock the wind blows up, and I had wanted to make it to the boat lock, but I didn't. I was forced into shore, and I saw a man driving a small tractor with attached to a front bucket, and he was driving down to the river and filling the bucket up with water, and then driving the tractor back and watering his flowers. He waved at me, and then he drove his tractor over to me, and we started talking. Norman is a great guy, 93 years of age, married to June all his life, and he says, "What are you doing?" I told him. He says, "Oh, what do you need? Can I get you anything?" And to be truthful, all I really wanted was a cup of coffee. I said, "Well, Norman, if you can make me a cup of coffee, I just love it." He says, "Okay, coming right up." And he, skedaddled into the house and got June to make some coffee. And before you know it, I'm sitting there around the table talking to his wife and their daughter Terry, who came in from Denver. And we just had a pleasant hour there before they had to leave and go out for supper.
You're right close here.
All right.
And you're going to go down here and you're going to get into the locks is right here.
Right there, yeah.
Right there's the locks. You're going to get the locks.
So it won't be as windy after that as it is here.
No, yeah.
You promised me that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're going to go all the way down here to Miradosa.
Miradosa, yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And there's another lock right there.
That's LaGrange, I bet.
And then you're going to go all the way down here. You're going to go all the way down here to Cairo. And that's where the Ohio comes on into the Mississippi.
Into Mississippi. So I think it's around 40 miles up from Cairo to the dam, to the Kentucky
Paducah.
Lake. Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Oh, Paducah. Okay.
Paducah, that's where you're going to get into
the Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Takes me up to that dam, and then I'm into the Kentucky.
Yeah.
Is there a current there, you think?
No, there'll be no current in the lake.
And momentum changes us from the beginning to the end. We are less than perfect. Don't forget us when we're dead.
Here we are, Peoria. Early Sunday morning. I made it across 2 lakes before the wind gets up. Happy. Okay, I'm between Pekin and the place called Banner, the Illinois River. The Illinois River is lower and it's really blowing up there. So I had to go up and see why is it blowing, and it's just totally flat. But here, fortunately, I'm out of the wind. So I'm super happy. Yeah, and a lady and man, her name is Donna. She's reached out to me and she's waiting for supper. So I've got to see if I can get there. Who knows? I'll try.
God, it's all the people here.
Oh, Zeus. It's a handsome boy.
I'm just taking a little video of these wonderful people who said hi to me, welcomed me.
Steve
Hey,
Short.
what's happening?
Steve Short, hello.
How's Canada?
Canada, yeah. So anyways, I paddled up to Copper Creek Road, and the first people I meet are Donna and Bob. And they've been following me a bit, and they said, Mark, when you come, we're going to have ribs on, we're going to have a feast for you, and you can stay here as long as you want. So I decided to stay here 2 days, and this place is really cool. There's around 25 different units that can mean cabins and trailers and tents, and everybody kind of lives in the same community. Bob, he called this the Redneck Riviera of the Illinois River. I thought that's pretty cool. It is definitely a beautiful oasis in the summer, and a lot of people enjoy camping here. anyways, what I found about this is that when I came, there was around 15 people gathered, and I found this to be a rather inclusive community. By that I mean they accept you for who you are, not for what you are. They just accept you because you're a person, because you belong to humanity, and they make room for you. And I thought, wow, that's so difficult to find sometimes in our communities, that we don't make room for everyone. Doesn't mean that everybody has to be your best friend, but yet we can make room, we can reach out to other people, and we can be inclusive. Not all inclusive, but we can be inclusive. The Redneck Riviera of Illinois River, Copper Creek Road. Gotta come and visit here. You're married once,
Yeah,
not twice.
once. You only supposed to be married once.
Carl?
Oh, turtles, fish,
Yeah,
kill deer.
yeah.
Yep.
Now you tell me the whole process. You go out and you get a turtle. Where do you get the turtles from?
We get most of them in the drainage ditches that the farmers have.
Yeah.
See, I moved over here from Mahomet, Champaign County, and this is different. I don't know this area like I did over there.
Yeah, yeah. So, how big are the turtles? Show me how big they are. You get.
Oh, most of them are 25, 30 pounds.
And what do you do? How do you catch them? You
We
go-
use a rod. We walk along with a rod, and when you hit it, you step on it.
You step on a turtle.
You step on it,
No way.
and then you can make it bite at your rod, or else you can feel down around it, and when you feel his tail, you just pick him up. There's little ribs at the back.
Yeah.
If you feel them, you know you're at the right end. We put them in a gunny sack, and then you just tie it on the side and drag it in the water till you hit another one.
Okay.
I put it in a barrel, and I change the water like 3 to 4 days. Whenever they quit,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, letting everything out of their body. Once they get cleaned out, they won't have the water will be clean,
Yeah.
and then meat's better, because if you do it when they're muddy, they're not as good.
Okay.
A 20-pound turtle, you're going to get 12, 15 pounds of meat.
Wow.
My life may be in my hands, but I trust these women, and I don't think this goes more than like 15 miles an hour.
Once I thought I loved just you, and I thought you loved me too. But just look what thoughts will do. For today you say we're through.
I put my tent up on the yard, and he came out afterwards and gave me a banana and an apple. And fortunate, nice people, right away, full trust. That's just how it should be. Good people everywhere. I shouldn't do it, but I did. I felt guilty taking 2 days off to do what I had to do, my video, and get some sleep and restore my aching muscles. I'd paddled for 7 days. I shouldn't have done it because I need to get south. 2 days is an important journey when you're trying to get rid of the cold and the approaching winter. But you can say that a lot of things about life. I shouldn't do it, but I did. And by doing it, you probably experienced some of the greatest things that you can experience. I'm really happy I did what I shouldn't have done, taking those 2 days off. And I hope I get 5 days now of great weather to bring me down to the Mississippi. Yep, I shouldn't do it, but I did. Could say that about this whole tour. I shouldn't do it, but I did. I'm doing it, and I'm experiencing some of the greatest adventures with nature and people that I've ever had in my life. Don't think twice. Do it.